Hello again, wrestling fans. I am Mud Puppet Joel. He is Mud Puppet Ryan, and we are the Mud Puppets. And here today, we have Jaimy Coxx versus Austin Manix in the second match of the tournament, held on September 22nd for the Metropolitan Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, last week we saw Eddie Venom get the best of Action Jackson, and the man who wins this match will enter into the main event and get a shot at the title.
Yeah, the winner here will join Eddie Venom, and whoever wins the match between Caleb Stills and Mike Marvel, they will fill out the Triple Threat Heavyweight Championship match. They have Jaimy Coxx with the side headlock there on Austin Manix. And again, we touched on it a lot last week about the special relationship between Jaimy Coxx and Eddie Venom.
I, once again, don't know what you're trying to say with that, but...
Well, they're partners.
Oh, yeah, of course they are. Anyhow, you know, Eddie Venom last week, he may have gotten an assist from Jaimy Coxx. Jaimy Coxx might have helped him out in that match. But I really believe that these guys, they don't come out here looking to interfere, looking to get an unfair advantage. They get caught up in the moment, and sometimes things happen. It's pro wrestling. Yeah,
sometimes things happen. No, what happens is they see their boys in trouble, and they intervene every single time. Every single time. And Jaimy Coxx here whipping Austin Manix off the rope and puts a kick right to the gut.
Well, you know, Joel, it's called friendship, it's called loyalty. I know those are things you wouldn't know too much about, but these guys are partners in every sense of the word. Don't make any jokes. And they know how to go out there and they watch each other's backs.
I'm sure that they do.
The easy joke every time with this guy, I swear.
Look, I absolutely respect what Jaimy Coxx and Eddie Venom can do in the squared circle, okay? It's these outside of the ring shenanigans that get a little old for me.
Be that as it may, Jaimy Coxx, well, I was about to say he has the advantage, but he missed that one.
Took one right to his knee there.
That didn't look good. His knee could be very seriously hurt.
Well, this Austin Manix character, a wild card in this tournament in my mind. I've not seen him before in MPW, but here he is. He's taking it to Jaimy Coxx, and you know you got the monster on the outside, so you've got no choice as an opponent of one of these two that they're going to distract you a bit from the outside. You have to pay some attention to them, and you know, as some people would say, oh, you don't take your eye off the ball. You can't, you know, can't take your focus off your opponent. But you're essentially fighting two people here.
Well, and you're fighting not only your opponent, but you've got that huge distraction of Eddie Venom out there. Eddie Venom is so big, his head is over the top rope, so you're basically looking him in the eye when you're in the ring, watching him and knowing that he can interfere. There's a quick cover. Only two.
Yeah, there's no doubt Eddie Venom is a very intimidating man to see at ringside. But again, I'm of the opinion that this should not be allowed. If you are not a registered manager with your respective organization, you should not be at ringside during a match. It's only going to open Pandora's box and allow people to cheat, to interfere, to affect the outcome of matches.
Well, you can harp on that all you want, but the truth is that to this point in this match, Eddie Venom hasn't done anything wrong. Okay, he got on the apron, that's a little distracting, but he didn't touch Austin Manix.
Didn't touch him there, but you know, Austin Manix looks like he's playing things a little on the aggressive side there. You see with the choke on Jaimy Coxx, and he, in my opinion, is engaging Eddie Venom a little too much. Keep your eye on him, you know. You turn your back on him as little as possible without losing your focus, but don't invoke the wrath of the giant.
Yeah, that's a good point, but the thing I like with Austin Manix and what I'm seeing here is just raw.
Ooh,
wow,
nice.
That knee. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Raw aggression. He really, into a cover, he's only going to get the two. He really takes it to his opponent. When the referee's back's turned, he'll get a choke in there. He'll get a boot in there. He'll do whatever he has to do to get the win. I like that.
And you know, I'm fine with all that. It's borderline. It's even going over the line, but it's one-on-one.
It is one-on-one. It's hard to argue. You make a good point, but I keep coming back to the fact that Eddie Venom hasn't done anything wrong, and really, he's just out there giving moral support to his guy.
Okay, not in this match, but countless times, we have seen him do plenty wrong.
You can't judge a person just by their former actions. And here we go. Austin Manix is going to go for backside.
Mistake right there. That is a maneuver Jaimy Coxx has timed so well, and he will capitalize on it every single time. And I think part of that is scouting. Austin Manix perhaps has, like I said, not been in MPW prior to this, to my knowledge, and just not familiar with it there. Jaimy Coxx took advantage. And now the tide's turned. He's throwing those punches right to the head, and Manix looks like he's in a little bit of trouble now.
You know, Jaimy Coxx, he's obviously an established tag team wrestler. We know that. He's a tag team champion here at MPW. But it always impresses me when he and Eddie Venom go out there and have singles matches. They're so adept at going out there and...
Nice spinning kick there.
Beautiful. He's adept at going out there and handling his business one-on-one.
That's true. I mean, prior to being in the tag team with Eddie Venom, he was an accomplished singles wrestler for many, many years. He was currently the PWL television champion. So.
That speaks to his skills. He's a man of many talents, no doubt about it.
Now, definitely with the upper hand here, I think Manix is in some trouble. And this is where Eddie Venom and Jaimy Coxx have turned the tide. Now Manix so quickly turns the tables again. Coxx reverses there, and Coxx puts the boot right through his gut and perhaps might have Austin Manix here. Manix looks to block the maneuver, though, denying Jaimy his finisher. And now he has him up. You can see here. Again, Jaimy Coxx like he's fighting. Oh, no, Venom in the ring. Hits his own partner. Puts a boot right in Cox's mouth.
Oh, no.
And that should do it. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Oh, how do you feel about that?
You know what? The referee perhaps should have disqualified Austin Manix there. Eddie Venom struck Jaimy Coxx by accident, but in my rule book, when your opponent is hit by outside interference, you get disqualified for that.
So what you're saying is maybe Eddie Venom shouldn't have been in the ring in the first place.
It was a rare miscalculation on the part of Eddie Venom. I will say that.
Austin Manix, perhaps a bit of an upset, perhaps an unintended assist by Eddie Venom. He is going to the Triple Threat Finals.
Like it or not, Austin Manix is in there. You got to give kudos to him.
You know, and right now you see here, he doesn't look too happy with what happened there. And you know what? I gotta wonder, maybe Eddie Venom doesn't want to face his buddy in the finals. Maybe he thought Jaimy Coxx was more of a threat than Austin Manix and accidentally on purpose booted his buddy in the face.
I can't believe you would even insinuate such a thing. There's no way that's true.
Jaimy seems to think there might be something to it. He doesn't look too happy. Well, next week, fans, we will have Caleb Stills versus Mike Marvel. What was a classic. We'll see you then. Until then, check out mudpuppets.com. Thank you.
That tasted like your boot, my friend. Because he pushed you in my way.